Hello and welcome to Back Nine coverage of D1 Women's Singles Round at Winthrop University. My name is Dalton Hastings and I'm joined by
Emily Becher.
Back to Winthrop Meadows.
Yeah. A few more long holes to go.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's get into it. Awesome. Jumping into hole 10 here. A very rude hole.
It's long. It's 380.
Uphill.
A little.
Great shot by Noelle here. This is one of the holes we accidentally skipped during the practice round. Just decided that it wasn't part of the course.
Maybe it should have been.
Going Faro. Oh, just no ground play. That's unfortunate.
Continues that trend of the courses.
There is a Mando over there.
Did she make it?
She did. She kicked
Awesome.
off the Mando tree right.
I did not know there was a Mando on this hole. Interesting.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think it would come into play.
It's like, maybe just pumping one out there. Great shot. Charu here approaching.
Still a long way to go.
Is she predominantly standstill? Looks like.
Yeah.
Paige throwing another approach. I guess these aren't really approaches, they're just drives.
Just throw it as hard as you can. Again. Yeah.
This is one of the few holes that feels almost out of place on this course. Everything else seems reachable.
Yeah.
Well, it hits you with them back to back because you just finished that almost 500-foot uphill one, and then you've got this, and there's only really one more. There's two more later that really have some big distance on them.
Yeah. Looks like you threw a hex approach pretty well. Well, going deep with what we believe to be a zone, but could be anything. Paige here throwing a forehand. Oh, nice shot.
Scoop.
Charu throwing a nice approach here as well. Looks like Paige will kick us off. You're all look to be in the circle.
I think so.
Oh.
What a great bid.
Wow.
Just didn't quite catch a chain.
Oh, no, just a little low. Here you are for par.
Oh,
Just a bit left.
a couple of rough baskets in a row.
Yeah.
Hopefully we find one that can catch again. Soon.
There we
Charu,
go.
great
She's
putt.
Proven it can do it.
Looks like just a bunch of tap outs here.
Mm-hmm.
This is also one of the new holes from last year, I believe. I don't think they had this one.
That sounds right. I don't remember it.
I don't remember having to throw 380 randomly. This is a fun hole. Hole 11 here. Definitely.
Much
Mando
shorter.
on the left.
Sure.
And it does drop off behind the basket.
Yes, there's only 200. It's kind of hidden behind that batch of trees. Here, I see it here.
Going forehand here. Is this the Firebird?
Yep.
Nice. Pretty easy to go long on this hole, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, as you
Oh.
don't show.
Not
That is
showing.
absolutely parked. This looks like a difficult backhand line. That gap is very tiny. But she hits it with some force as well.
It's through a good way.
Almost.
In the circle. Huh.
Great shot. Paige trying to do something similar, I'd imagine. Oh, no. Good power, just a little left.
Early gaps will get you here.
For being on an old golf course, a lot of gaps.
Yeah, I think they're probably the trees used to be between the holes, I would imagine, and then they just kind of brought them into the course for the disc golf.
Paige going a little bit deep. This is one of those where if you skip down the hill, you can find yourself, the 30-footer uphill.
Yeah.
Charu here. Looks like she's just laying up.
A little stuck behind the last tree.
Paige putt up that hill we talked about.
Oh,
Good bid. Oh, having to straddle around it. That's unfortunate. But
no problem for her.
does it very well.
It's a good par.
Yeah.
Again, she's sticking to her game plan. She's got a few of these where she knows what she wants to do.
Especially without a forehand, this hole seems tricky.
Yeah.
You tapping out an absolute par birdie. Not marking it.
Nice too.
Too close. Awesome. Moving into hole 12. Another par 4.
Yeah, another big one. There's 579 on the card.
It's a crush.
Has it on both sides.
This looks fantastic. Faro again.
Yep.
Getting a nice little bit of turn. Great shot. Well, going the hyzer gap. Also looks great. Push the hazard a little bit, but nothing.
Got some stakes over there. A little bit of OB coming into play on each side.
Char throwing the hyzer gap as well. Oh, no.
Doesn't quite hold on.
Looks like Paige is also lining up that right gap. And looks pretty good. If it gets down. Yeah, great shot.
Flat.
That's actually fantastic. I was a little scared of it rolling into the hazard, but I knew what to do. Throws a fantastic shot up the hill. This is interesting. The basket and the tee pad are probably at the same height-ish, but in between you go down a decent bit.
Oh no, she wraps back into there.
Oh no. Noelle approaching from the right. This looks great if it fades. Yeah, great shot.
Rush.
Two very far shots to even have a look on this hole.
Yeah, both the long holes. She's managed to get there in two, and both of them she went over a little bit.
Looks like you picked up the same disc you threw off the tee.
Yep.
You're up there somewhere.
Threw it somewhere.
we're looking for it.
Well, I don't remember.
Charu, unfortunately, in the hazard again, but this looks like a fantastic shot. Wow. She'll have a far look.
She's got a little bit to do.
Paige throwing three. Come out of it. Yeah, great shot. Again, this green's a little bit sloped as well.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a common theme out here.
That's where you're seeing that ball golf elements come back in. You know, probably a lot of these greens were just little slopes.
Yeah. Good up there by Charu. Putting this one. Wow. Good approach.
Yep.
This is one that I feel a par is more than okay.
Yeah.
Gaining a lot of strokes to some people.
Yeah. You have a C2 putt. That's great. For birdie.
Paige putting it real close. Charu just leaking a little bit left. I think we're going to see Noelle for birdie here. Just a little bit low.
I think that's what you're talking about. The slopes just a little scary when you're on the high side.
Yeah. If you don't hit anything there, you're going to have a comebacker for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Charu with a nice putt.
Sure she's happy to be done with this hole.
Nice tap out for par there. But Paige is going to do the same here. Oh, no. And then I think just Noelle. Yep.
So Noelle drop it in there. So yeah, Noelle getting her par. Along with Emily.
Two great pars. This hole, the par 4.
There's a gap.
There's a gap.
Almost have to crawl through this gap.
Yeah. Got out there just a little bit low.
I don't know.
This is a hole where I think having a forehand is such an advantage.
Yeah, I don't think I could get a backhand through this gap. But
Yeah,
Noelle can.
That's pretty amazing.
Great shot there.
Still,
Yeah,
you have to throw it like straight to the ground is the hard part. Like even if you're getting out, you're not getting a lot of distance.
Yeah, which you need because it is a par 4. You have to throw another 250-foot shot, even if you get 200 off the tee. How far is it?
14 here? Or no, we're on
13.
13. 444. Yeah, it's
a crush.
Around.
And there were only 2 birdies in the field the whole weekend, and they were in the doubles round.
One of them was you.
Yeah, that was nice.
Solo birdie as well. You can just see the teeth of this hole right now. Man, those are frequent trees on that side.
Yeah.
So you're pretty much just wasting a shot to get out of the first area there. You know, it's like you're not even going to get any distance. Like you might as well just make it a 300-foot hole and start in front of those trees.
Nice
I
shot
kind of
there.
like the gap.
It is a separator on the field, I imagine.
There is a little bit. They're trying to get to a landing zone where there's a gap in the trees, but it's really hard to line that up perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
because the basket's on the right side of this row tree, so it's like you're coming out of the row, and then you got to fight your way back to the right of it again.
Yeah, great shot there by you.
Well, that's an example of too far. Past the gap.
Have a backhand skip shot in at it, maybe.
Find something.
Paige going backhand.
Those are the last branches before you get to that landing zone.
She might have something. We'll see. It's like Noelle's just pitching up to the gap. Well done. It's not that big of a gap, honestly.
No. Especially when you can't really see it.
Charu a little bit early. You can kind of see the basket, the koozie of it.
You can see there's the gap.
Yeah.
Looking through it.
There you go. Once you're in it, it's a pretty easy backhand hyzer there.
Well, honestly, you could get to the other side of the trees at any time, and people are working their way to the gap. But I mean, just getting to the other side is tough.
Try and throw a skip firebird. Oh, we're just getting caught up. These trees are also very grabby.
Yeah, and they're low. I mean, there's not a lot of room under them.
Yeah.
Skip. Nice shot by Paige there. Well into the circle. Almost bullseye. Charu with a nice skip shot up there. Noelle laying 2, throwing 3. Jump putt. Nice. This is definitely one where par is also gaining strokes on the field.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to look up the go for this hole.
There were no birdies in singles.
Nice approach by you there. A little tactic.
Yep.
Nice.
Get close.
Who were the 2 birdies in doubles? You and...
Liberty. Well, it's a fun one to watch. So
44% bogeys out there. 34% double bogeys. So
Wow.
worse, so, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
20% par.
It's a tricky hole. If you don't get out of that gap, a bogey feels like a par.
absolutely.
I guess the doubles coverage of Liberty is on Gatekeeper Media, I believe.
I think so.
So if you want to go see a birdie...
It's that or Ace Run Productions.
Oh, I think you're right. Probably that. It's out there on YouTube somewhere. Moving back to a par 3. Not a very kind par 3.
Again, has it both sides.
Throwing...
You can see the band basket there.
Yeah. And the hill just drops off the whole way.
Yeah.
Was that a fair?
Yeah.
Oh. I think both backhand and forehand play here equally well. Oh, this needs to get down, otherwise it's going to find that hazard, and it does. Fantastic shot there by Noelle.
We did not know from the tee pad, so we all celebrated when we got down there.
A little overcooked here by Paige. We'll come back. I will say I do kind of like the hazard because you get to take the distance with it.
Yeah, he's having to come all the way back.
Yeah.
If you're going to pay with that stroke, you want to at least get the distance.
Charu throwing a great shot.
Scary approach, though. What's the slope?
To match the angle of the hill, which
Oh,
she
that's looking
looks to
good.
do very well.
Oh! Yeah.
See it? What a shot.
Oh, good curl.
That is a great par. Oh, wow. She's a little bit deeper in the hazard than I thought. We'll get down.
I don't know. It's close.
Are you running this?
Yeah!
It looks like it. Oh! What a putt! No fear.
Rightfully running it.
That looked to be at least 60.
It's a good thing it hit something.
Yeah. Wow. Paige wanting no part in running that putt.
Yeah, she's probably right.
And Noelle doing the same thing. Yeah, you're crazy for running that. Wow.
Yeah, I heard from the tournament, the central, or over by hole 1, where it started, that they all heard it and were like, well, that was crazy. So, don't worry, everybody thinks it's crazy.
Yeah, between that and, was it hole 3 you ran that putt on?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Great tap out there. That is an eventful par.
3 bars, dropping in. Everybody taking their little bit.
Really good par from Charu.
Yeah.
Great approach.
shot.
Again, executing that game plan. This hole, Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
There's
Your favorite
a
hole on the
basket.
course?
It's in a hole. There's some low stuff.
Are you a fan of this hole?
No, but I feel like I should be.
A low forehand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be. Didn't they used to have mandos on both those trees where they really forced it to be the roller? I feel like last year they had the mando on both of those. So you had no choice but to do the roller straight in front of you.
Last year there were more branches on the right, so you couldn't really do the up the middle forehand.
Okay.
I think if they just moved the tee pad over so it was actually in line with the gap.
Yeah. So you don't have to stand on the edge of it like this.
Yeah.
Also, again, the gimmick was supposed to be that you're supposed to be going down the middle there and doing a roller. That's why they got the
Okay.
buried basket. So yeah, it's very gimmicky, but it's rough to put a gimmicky hole when you're in the middle of a tournament.
Especially a major PGA major.
Right, exactly. One where you're like, I want to walk up here and just like throw every disc I have at it to see if it even works.
Charu went out to the right.
That's a great play for par.
Yeah, which I had not seen when she threw it. And I saw some other people do it later. I feel like, oh, that does make sense.
Oh, it is very fun to try to skip putters into this basket, I will say.
They did clean this up a lot. I remember last year it being really hard, even for the skips, to get any action on there. But yeah, they've cleaned up this green a little bit.
You look like you gave it a good bid, just counter skipped off the ground.
Yeah, well, even in practice,
You weren't being
that,
kind.
Yeah, that little hill defends the basket, I think.
Bury it further.
It's not the ramp you were hoping for.
Great putt.
For Paige.
This is something that, you approach it never having practiced it in your life. It feels so weird doing it.
Yep.
Noelle doesn't have a place to stand.
Looks like her putter's in the basket, so there you go. Everyone's down. At the bottom of this basket is just a bunch of leaves and stuff crammed into it.
Yep. That was a par frame for everybody.
That's a great par
Nice
frame.
clean one for everybody.
You can see the basket, but it does drop off behind it.
It's elevated too, I believe, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can't tell that. Anyway, there's hazard everywhere. I hit one of the stakes, stayed in.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Lucky.
Well, throwing a nice shot here.
Yep.
Yeah. That ceiling definitely comes into play off the tee.
Right at the end
Yeah,
of the circle
you have to throw it real low.
Charu going back in, just a little overturned. Hopefully it comes back.
Don't get that.
I don't think it was turned over.
Hey,
Nice drive.
great shot.
Yeah.
Wow, almost getting to the circle.
Yeah, but getting to the circle is scary.
Noelle's going to have a fun putt.
Anyway,
Ooh. You end up going proxy.
back in a break. Yeah.
Charu with a... Wow, that's a far jump putt. That's going to be a scary putt as well.
Yeah.
Everybody looking downhill.
That hazard comes up really quickly if you miss this putt.
Yeah.
Paige playing the smart play.
I think you might see everybody lay up.
Charu looks like she's trying to line it up.
Oh,
Oh,
she was. She's going.
A softer bid, though.
Yeah. for sure.
Anyway,
Really?
I'm so sorry.
Does not match the reputation.
No.
just
2 holes ago, running almost a double the length putt. Not feeling confident on that one, or
Well, it's an elevated basket, and if the putt hyzer's out, you're very far away.
Charu with a great putt there. Again, executing a game plan. All tapping out. This is one of those holes where you see it on the course map and you think that, oh, that's a good birdie opportunity, and then you step up to it and you're like,
No.
tapping out. Now hole 17. Gotta get your arm loose for this one. This is a mash.
676 feet. This is
Par
definitely the longest
five.
on.
Hazard on the right, OB on the left.
It starts with a pretty good downhill, so you have the opportunity to get it out there.
Yeah.
But then it levels out and then works its way back uphill just a tad at the end.
Going flat with a stable turn here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Just land in the middle.
Fantastic shot.
Hopefully go far.
That it did. Great shot by Paige here as well. It's really easy to find that right hazard if you overturn it at all.
I opt for a disc that won't flip up.
Charu also finding the middle of the fairway, it looks like. Kind of hard to find the OB left, though, I would say.
I only saw people find it on the second throw.
Okay.
Like if you end up left on your first throw.
Oh, Charu, come back. Come back. Oh.
Breath on that one.
Unfortunate ground play there at the end, too.
Like it was trying.
Paige throwing another great shot.
Yeah. This is again one of those fairways that got some holes in it. Sure. Just to mess with your footing a little.
This one looks like a ball golf course. A ball golf hole.
Mm-hmm.
Just rolling greens. This looks great from Noelle. I will say, if you can throw 250 3 times, you'll have a pretty easy birdie look, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to the turn.
That's the arrow.
Oh yeah, black disc. Nice shot. Charu just from the hazard, unfortunately.
Yeah, another hazard one. So play it where it lies.
Yeah. It would be very rude if that was OB.
Yeah, I would have him go back quite a ways.
Yeah.
Use a lot of the hazard here, and again, that probably, from being a ball golf course, they're just using the old rough, it's kind of bringing that into play.
I definitely like this hole. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, for being a long and fairly open one, it at least had some fun shape to it, and it had a little bit of something at the end, where we actually had a green to attack instead of just, again, being a basket out in the middle of the field.
Yeah. There are some obstacles on the green, too.
Slopes up a little, and you've got some trees.
Wow.
And some branches on the right that you can get caught up in with that hyzer. But Noelle misses them.
Great shot by her there. Just going a little bit deep, but she'll have a putt for birdie, I believe. Forehand into this green. Just a little short. Short right?
Yeah.
Are those branches going to come into play on your putt?
Yeah.
Charu here. Hoping to get some ground play skip. Paige also going backhand.
Oh, good job is working her way up there.
Great shot. Charu has a great jump putt.
Yeah.
Just from, it looks like she's putting from anything 80 in almost, which is
Yeah.
incredible.
She knows how to flex it out
She
really
have to go
nicely.
forehand.
The branches are really low to do something low. Wasn't great.
Birdie look.
Last 30.
Little straddle. Oh, good bid.
Just a tad low.
Let's see, a friend at Ace Run Productions back there.
There we go. Yeah,
Aw.
I think Conrad. I thought he joined us here. I couldn't remember when he did. They're doing highlights for this round, so we might be able to go out there and find some highlights.
It's a great par putt.
Mm-hmm.
So she knew she was on the big time film. She had to give him a highlight for the reel.
Oh, Paige just low. She played that hole so well. Charu with a great putt. And we'll get a couple tap outs before we play the final hole.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 18 is kind of a cool one.
Yeah,
Difficult.
There's some gaps.
There's some gaps. There's also Amanda, which
Way out to the right there. That like bush. Everyone's trying to find it.
oh, I like this play. A little flip up backhand. Oh, I love this play. Wow, what a shot! You're gonna show the opposite line.
I'll do the forehand here. So we could see them both.
This looks great.
Oh, so good. Beautiful. Wow.
Wow, what a shot! Into the circle. Definitely a tricky one to end on.
Yeah. Because it's a far throw.
Yeah.
It's uphill.
It's a weird shape too. Either way you go, you have to flip up something, and
Yeah, there's not really a flex line.
you were
got a
trying some of
huge
them.
forehand flex on the right side. It's lower. But you can't get enough distance, I don't think.
You were trying some flex lines in practice, I remember, and there's just so many things to hit.
Yeah.
Paige throwing an approach here. Get down. Charu here. Backhand approach. It sits down a little bit. You can see Tournament Central there in the background. Pretty cool. Bunch of discs to choose from and look around.
And they had a cool little putting game over there.
Good run.
It was fun. They also had one at Camp Canaan, I believe. You for birdie. Oh, good bid.
Gotta run that last one, of course.
Oh, yeah. Charu here. Oh, good bid as well. This green does get a little tricky. That tree that you can see to Noelle's right seems to catch a lot of people. That's a great birdie to end the round.
I think there's a, if you miss your putt long, you end up under like that bush.
Oh.
And that's been a bad spot for people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. It looks like... Oh, she did bring
that
a
was
last
a
call.
birdie, yeah. Yeah, that was a great drive today.
Nice cleanup there for you. Par is not a bad score on this hole.
No, but birdie.
Charu tapping out as well. And Paige will do the same. So overall, pretty fun round.
Yeah, everyone was great.
Awesome.
Most of the holes were really good.
Most of those.
Most of the baskets behaved.
Except that little middle stretch there.
Yeah, a couple there.
Awesome. So Noelle from Clemson shot +3 overall. Yourself shot +4. We had Charu at +25 and Paige at +30. So top 16, I believe, advanced to the final 9, which we will have coverage of as well. So you should come back and check that out. You will be on that.
Yes. And Noelle.
And Noelle. Don't play with Noelle, though, right?
No, I play with a bunch of people who shot +4. It's a popular score.
Awesome. Well, a couple thank yous we have to dish out. Thank you to Nick Pettycombe and Caleb Martin for coming all the way out and filming and editing these videos. Anyone you'd like to thank?
Thank you, Card. Very nice. And then I got to play doubles with some cool people. So Catherine and Amanda was my partner. And then Alexis jumped on to join. Alexis Kerman. It was fun.
Yeah. Assistant TD, I believe, to this event. And overall, great person. So, and your doubles partner, Amanda, was from where again?
NC State.
Oh, nice. So just up the road.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Unfortunately, we don't have any coverage of that, but you guys played pretty well.
But it was fun.
Yeah, that should be it for thank yous. Please like, share, and subscribe to help grow our channel, and we'll catch you in the next one.